we're in the beautiful family-friendly town of Griffith, Indiana. While this has always been a great place to raise a family, it's recently been featured in Crain's Chicago Business for its revitalization of its downtown area. It's hands down one of the coolest places to live in the region. Where else can you visit 3 microbreweries, each with their own wide selection of locally made craft beer on tap or in easy-to-go growlers? Or mingle with professional touring musicians in a real deal music store, or even visit a celebrity hair designer, all within walking distance of each other. With its close proximity to Chicago and its awesome small town feel, this is a great place to set roots. And it's the home of our next man cart crew construction project, the Sportacular Yard. Throughout history, man has been settling, building, and modifying their surroundings one remodel project at a time. I'm Jesse Nunez, and I design and build rooms geared towards the man of the house. With help from some of the best local contractors and suppliers, I help families who are staying put and investing in upgrades to their home. When a homeowner has an empty space they want converted into a wow factor, testosterone-filled design, they call us the Man Cart Construction Crew. The Man Cart Crew is sponsored by Decorators. Go beyond ordinary. So as you can see, I have a good sized yard to work with, and it already has some great features, but some of the areas need a lot of TLC and some updating to give it that man cart status we're looking for. First and foremost, I need to get one of my favorite landscape designers in here to get the wheels turning on this project, and I know just the guy for the job. Hey Scott, how you doing, bud?
Good, how are you, Jesse?
Man, as you can see, my yard needs some landscape magic.
So you're finally going to get yourself a man cart certified yard.
And it's about time. It's been a long time coming, right? But I finally got some time in between projects to fit this project in.
Well, good. You deserve it. You're always doing such a good job for your clients. It's about time you got your own man space back here.
I appreciate that.
So what else are you going to do with this whole area?
Sure. So the project's called the Sportacular Yard Project. We're going to find the space back here to build the most awesome competition backyard possible. We have a basketball court. We're adding a volleyball court, spike ball, ramp shot, and even bags. This place is going to be the ultimate backyard to compete in.
Very cool. Well, that takes care of the sports part for sure, but are you doing anything else around here?
Well, for sure. You know, if it's not over the top, it ain't man cart certified.
Of course.
So this deck we're standing on is going to get a huge facelift. It looks good from far, but it's far from good. This thing takes a ton of maintenance. It always needs paint. We got board splitting, the deck's uneven, the stairs need some adjusting. We got to get this fixed. And we're going to use the latest and greatest composite materials to keep the maintenance down. So then we got North Star stone. They're going to come and wrap all the bottom of the deck in stone to really man it up. Also, we've got, you coming in to do this great landscape work. My wife wants a fire pit. I've got a really ugly area over here. What can we do?
I would definitely recommend a fire pit in this area. Kind of where you have it, maybe push it a little closer to the fence. We usually want to keep those away from the house and decks as far as possible. And we'll do a seating wall in the back, maybe with some plantings behind it, dress it up real nice.
Cool. So I've got another problem back here. Other than it being ugly, and I know you're going to make that problem go away, I've got a track back here from the dogs. What can you do to stop that from happening?
Personally, I'd just create a landscape bed. Maybe let's push it 3 feet off the fence, and then we can just do some plantings every now and again, maybe some ornamental grasses to break it up and keep the dogs from chasing anybody outside of the fence.
Well, that'll definitely help. I know it'll make me happy. It'll make my wife happy. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Absolutely.
So another part that needs to stay, my wife has this garden back there. I love the food that comes out of the garden. She loves to garden. So that's going to have to stay in the design. What can we do to make it flow into the rest of the area?
I would connect those 2 landscape beds that you have, the existing ones. Let's bring them together. We'll add some more cobbles, and we'll maybe throw in some hydrangeas to fill in the gaps. And I'll give her some stepping stones to make sure she can still get to all the garden beds.
Well, that'll work perfect. I can't wait to get at this. I got to get to another project. Take some time, look around, get some measurements, come up with a plan. We'll talk about it sometime next week.
Will do. Sounds good.
Thanks, Scott.
Thanks.
See you later. As one of the leading landscape contractors in Northwest Indiana, I'm confident Scott and the crew from Choice Landscaping will offer a great new design. After the break, I'll catch up with my crew at a local brewery to find out where we are with the contractor lineup for this project. After a hard day's work, I'm going to catch up with the crew at Griffith's Park Row Brewery to find out where we are with the contractor lineup for this project. Great, so it looks like you guys beat me to the bar again.
Again.
Well, in any case, you know how busy we are. We have a full schedule. You have the project breakdown. I hope we have a solid contractor lineup by now.
Oh, we totally do. Don't worry.
And we're a bit ahead of you. More like 2.
Oh, great. So Joe's got to tell me how long you've been here. In any case, please tell me what you got going on.
We're all good. You've already got Choice Landscaping lined up, And we've got Spano and his guys helping us do demo, and then we're gonna be building the bar. On top of it, we filled out the rest of the team. We've got two uncles remodeling. They're gonna be doing the roof of the shed. We've got North Star Stone, wrapping the deck and doing the pillars in stone. And Miss Prince is gonna be doing the basketball lines on the court. So really, the only thing we've got left to do is just choose a decking product and then someone to install it.
Well, I don't know what I was worried about. You guys are usually all over it. Great job. Jimmy, we've got a really big deck going on. I don't want to strip it, paint it, do anything to that deck, so find me a low maintenance product for it.
Don't worry, boss. Way ahead of you. I already got the perfect product lined up. I just need to make sure Fox Home Centers has it ready in stock for us to pick up.
All right, well, I'm going to have a beer, try to catch up with you guys.
All right.
Hey, Joe, how you doing?
Good. Jimmy said you have the tab?
Oh, nice, Jimmy. In any case, they're doing a great job, so I guess I got the tab. Can I have the race course uniforms? Got it. Since I put a little pressure on the crew, the next day, Jennifer took a short drive to Fox Home Centers in Elsip, Illinois, to see the product Jimmy picked out firsthand, and to meet up with one of the contractors that may have time to build the deck for us.
Hey Jen, so I heard Jesse's finally getting his own man cave.
I know, finally. Well, knowing the host that Jesse is, I'm sure we're gonna be over there a ton as well.
You're probably right. I can't wait to come over and claim the man card crown after dominating the backyard game.
All right, well first we've gotta get this deck construction done. So I know that we've used you in the past, but Jimmy was doing some research on decorators.com, and you're actually listed as one of the Decorators Certified Pro Contractors. So we'd love to see if you could fit us into your tight schedule.
Well, we're a little busy, but for you guys, no problem. Actually, Jesse sent me over the deck visualizer from Decorators, and I think we're gonna be able to help you guys out.
You always do such a great job. We're really thrilled to have you on board.
Do you know what type of decking we're gonna use?
Well, you know that Jesse always loves to go beyond ordinary, so Jimmy suggested we actually check out the Vault Decking by Decorators, and Fox actually has it here on site. Well, let's go check it out.
Let's do it.
Wow, this product looks amazing, and it's really lightweight too.
Yeah, the weight is what actually makes it really nice for contractors to work with. It's easy to sling around and get into place.
Plus, Jimmy said that it was really strong.
Yeah, it's really strong. We've seen guys in the demos hitting it with sledgehammers and not one person could break it.
Jeez, well, I'm sold. I say we add it to our materials list, and let's go grab everything else we need.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Hi, well Jesse's been so busy trying to take care of his own clients that he's not been able to do anything with his house. So I've been trying to track him down to talk about budget. And I called his barber to let me know next time he hit the chair to give me a call, and I think that it worked. Let's go check it out. Hey guys.
Wow, Nick, you gave me up, bro?
Yeah, sorry, man. I know Jen needs your final approval for the project, and she's really hard to say no to.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right, Jesse, you've been so busy with all of your client projects that you haven't had enough time for your house. So I got to nail you down and talk to you about budget and get final approval from you.
All right, well, I'm used to being on the other side of this conversation, so it's a little weird for me. But tell me, what do the numbers look like?
Sure. We'll start with the biggest ticket item is the deck. You want to replace all of that wood with a low maintenance composite material. And we're going to use the vault decking and the railing from Decorators. So materials and installation, we're going to be around $34,000 for that. Secondly, we're going to wrap the base of the deck with stone and the pillars with stone, so that's going to be $5,500.
You know, when I just got my fence installed, that was about $4,800, and the landscape numbers came back from Choice. It's sitting at about $15,000.
Jesse, you got some expensive taste, bro.
Yeah, tell me about it, man.
All right, so Jesse, then that means we're right around $60,000, and we still have to address the shed and then the bar that you want built underneath that deck.
Well, you know, I'm always telling everybody to do it right the first time. I should follow my own advice. I'm really happy here in Griffith, so I'm going to invest money into this property. We're going to be here for a while, so let's go ahead and get this done.
Okay, so am I approved for the $65,000?
That's my total all-in budget. Do not go a penny over, John.
All right, Nick, you're my witness, right?
I sure am.
All right.
All right, well, let's get it done. And make sure to give Gary a call over at Two Uncles.
Yep.
He's local here in Griffith. I think he could help us with the shed.
All right, I'll call all the contractors and get everything scheduled.
All right, let's get it done.
All right, I'll see you guys.
We're in my hometown of Griffith, Indiana, and Jennifer has just arrived with a fleet of some of the best local contractors. It's time to get this yard demoed and ready to become a backyard suited for competition and good times. Let's head out and meet the contractors Jennifer lined up for this project. Well, Jen, it looks like you got an awesome crew assembled, and you guys look pumped.
Yeah, we are. I'll tell you what though, Jesse, today we're doing your house, so lunch is on you, right?
Not a problem. I'll take care of lunch and I'll get you morning coffee.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Well, let me introduce you to the crew. First off, we've got Spano Construction. They're gonna be demoing the deck for us. North Star Stone is here, and they're gonna be measuring for all the stonework. Two Uncles Remodeling is gonna be redoing the shed roof. We've also got Choice Landscaping for all of our landscaping needs. And last but not least, we've got Rick from Misprint, and they're gonna be lining the basketball court for us to make it totally legit.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, looks like we got the A-team involved. I'm extremely happy. We got to get to work because this weather's going to roll in. You guys ready?
Yeah!
Let's get to it.
All right.
Just on time, the dumpster from Metro Recycling arrived, and we're really going to need it. We have a ton of work to do today. As you can see, the crew jumped right in and attacked the deck demo by removing the railings and the surface of the deck. With the crew moving this fast, they're going to have no problem filling that dumpster. Then the guys from Choice Landscape got together to remove the overgrown trees and shrubs from the yard. Next, they moved on to lay out the Unilock fire pit area. With the area clear, it's time for Jen to meet with Gary from Two Uncles Remodeling.
Wow, Gary, with these trees gone, you can really tell the deterioration of the shed.
Yes, Jen, once the landscapers got those trees out of the way, they were really big and tall, leaning over the top. I think we had animals probably jumping from the roof to the trees and scratch them up. Jerry's up there, he's our roofer, inspecting everything. Got a little bit of leakage on that corner, so we're going to remove some shingles, replace some plywood up there. Chris will take care of that. Then Jerry and Chris will come back in and we're going to put a recover on the entire shed. And I think we're going to surprise Jesse. We're going to match the shingles on his house and make it all look the same.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I think with just some power washing and getting some new fascia boards up there, it's going to make a huge difference.
We'll have it looking good as new.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
You bet.
And just as the guys from Two Uncles got started, a storm blew in and halted the progress on both the roof and landscape project. Luckily, we were able to get the deck demo complete for the start of day 2. We're hoping for a better weather day tomorrow. Day 2 starts off bright and sunny, and the material from decorators was delivered first thing in the morning. With the deck fully demoed, it's time for the crew from Spano Construction to get to work.
So I'm Dan Spano from Spano Construction. We got hired here to come out and redo all the decking for the man-car construction project out here in Griffith, Indiana. All right, so now that we got all the decking removed, we're able to check for squareness from the old deck, moved a lot. So what we did was we did the old 3-4-5 rule off the house, able to find out, you know, how bad it was out of square, made our corrections. And then you can see we put a lot of blocking in. What the blocking is going to do is hold the border, because we have a double border going around with the decking coming in the opposite way. So now we're structurally sound, we're square, we're starting to install some decking with the border, and we'll just keep on moving on from there.
With day 2 in the books, Spano and the boys were really productive, even with the occasional passing rainstorm. On day 3, they designed a seamless picture frame look for the top deck. Then Dan custom cut and hung all 3 staircases for the project.
All the treated lumber that you see here was supplied by ProWood, which is a ground contact treated lumber, which is ideal in certain situations, especially when the stairs here hit the ground. It'll make sure that we have no rotting in the future.
With the railings and the pool deck going up, this deck is almost ready to be wrapped in stone. With this project almost done, Jace from Decorators has decided to come in and check out the project.
Hey, what's going on, Dan?
Oh, hey Chase, what's going on, man?
Not too much.
Thanks for coming out. What do you think?
Man, this looks incredible. When you said the man card crew chose Decorator's Vault for the next project, I had to come check it out myself. This white CXT rail, this dusk vault decking, this is a good combo, man. Nice work.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they found Spano Construction listed as a certified pro on decorators.com.
Nice.
You know the find a contractor section?
Yeah.
It's been keeping us real busy.
That's good to hear, man. I'm so glad. You guys do good work. And looks like Fox really came through with the delivery, too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Jesse's going to love this stuff. He had to keep up with all the maintenance for so long. Now he's got virtually no maintenance.
Do you happen to tell him that the Decorators backs us up with a 25-year stain and fade, structural, and removal and replacement warranty?
Yeah, you know, when I talked to Jen, she said that was a big reason why they chose Decorators, the warranty.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, this looks incredible. I'm not going to keep you. I know you got a lot of work to do. I'll see you at the man card games.
Thanks, Chase. You bet.
You got it.
It's time to shift the focus back to the landscape portion of this project that was halted during the rainstorm. While we're still battling some weather, the guys from Choice Landscape are back to finish what they started.
Hey, Scott Scaringa here. We're on the set of the Man Card Crew TV show at Jesse's house. We are working on the Sportacular Yard project. We're getting into the last stages of it. This corner needed a lot of help. It was just a
pile of rock and some landscape timbers. We tore all that out and started from scratch, dug a nice 12-inch base. We're putting in a unilock patio here. The seating wall is done. We're gonna use unilock ledge stone coping and unilock floor. My guys are just getting ready to lay that now. And then we fixed up around the whole pool, took all the existing bullet flavors that he had and actually installed them correctly so they're nice and level and neat. Back of the yard also needed a ton of help. We dug out all the existing stone, plastic. We connected some of the landscape beds, made it all one big flowing landscape, put in a ton of new plants. We're gonna do plastic and mulch. Should look great when it's done. If you want more information about this project, please visit themancardcrew.com or choicelandscapingllc.com if you need anything from us. Thanks so much.
With the weather holding off, Gary's back with Alan from Hopper Building Supply, who supplied the shingles for this roof repair. Gary's crew attacked this roof and knocked out the project in no time flat. Since we have some time, Jimmy and I are going to get moving on building this bar and bar back area that'll house the TV shield for the outdoor 50-inch TV. After the break, we'll be back with more from the Sportacular Yard project. This project is in the home stretch, and it's time to get started on some of the finishing touches. So I took a ride over to meet with Rick from Misprint to pick up our custom bags boxes that they covered with our logo. Misprint is our go-to source for any type of custom printing and decor, and they offer printing services to customers nationwide. Then Rick made a stop to line up the basketball court using the Ronin Sports basketball court stencil system. The Sportacular Yard basketball court now looks official with a key and free throw line, as well as a three-point line. As you can see, he made quick work of it, and this once tattered basketball court now matches the fresh new look of the yard and is ready for competition. Jen is up next to meet with Dave from Accents Lighting to bring in some extra flair.
Hi, good morning, Dave. It's great to see you.
Good morning, Jen.
Hey, so I know we're a little late bringing you in the game, but we got this far along in construction and the place is looking amazing during the day, but what we realized is that we don't have a wow factor or pop at night, and so we thought we'd bring you in and see what we could do.
Well, excellent. There's a great palette to work with, which always helps. I'm going to start with the deck. I'm going to use some under ledge lights that'll blend right in. What the color changing feature is nice is he can kind of mix it up a little bit based on using it during different parts of the season.
So we've covered the deck, and then what do you think about the yard and the landscaping?
So the landscaping in back, he's got some nice deciduous trees to work with. I'm going to light up the canopies on the trees, and I chose the ones that actually will look good even when they lose their leaves.
Great. Well, you know that this is a Sportacular Yard, so
Yes.
Tell us what you're going to do at the basketball court.
Well, the basketball court, I'm going to actually put in these lights along his three-point line. I'm going to route a line in the concrete, and then I'm going to actually put in these marker lights, so when he's not using the court at night, it'll just be like a cool vibe.
And what do you think about the bags?
Being someone that plays bags a lot myself, I'm going to put these boxes in the ground that are just valve boxes, but they're going to be at 30-foot points, so there'll be a lineup point to center the bags on, but then when he wants to use it at night, we take off the lid, plug it in, and then he's got lights for the boxes.
Wow. Well, Dave, these are amazing creative ideas. I really love all the thought that you've put into it. We know that you're one of the best in the business, and we can't wait to work with you. So, should we take a walk in the yard?
Absolutely.
All right.
As Dave takes Jen through the project, he points out various lights and features he'll be adding throughout the yard. When he's done, there's no doubt that the Sportacular Yard will be well lit and ready for entertaining when the sun goes down. We have just one contractor left to complete this project. Last but not least, let's meet the crew from North Star Stone.
I'm Eddie. I'm from North Star Stone out of Valparaiso, Indiana, and today we are here on the Man Card Crew construction project out in Griffith, Indiana. Today we are installing stone veneer. We are going to be using our cultured stone all along the base of this deck, button up to the pool, and right here on the front of the bar, side of the bar, and on the bar back around the TV. Cultured stone's been gaining popularity, I'd say mainly because of cost, and it gives you the same look. It doesn't require an extra brick ledge on a foundation. It doesn't require a long extended period of time for installation, and you know, the look ends up being the same, if not better than the real stone and or brick. We should have this bar knocked out, I'd say no more than an hour, hour and a half. Probably be about a 5-6 hour day to where we laid about 200 foot of stone. If you need any information about North Star Stone or the product, you could either visit the Mancard Crew website or our website at ourstonehome, OURSTONE, home.com.
With the stone installed around the deck skirting, the bar, and the bar back, this place is starting to look amazing. Jesse and I are getting ready to hang the flat screen TV inside this protective TV shield. We're on the bottom level of the deck behind the bar, and every guy knows you need a TV in your bar area to watch the big game. So what we chose to do, instead of going out and buying a big expensive waterproof TV, we went with this TV Shield product and the standard TV. The TV Shield will protect the TV against harsh Midwest weather and also keep it secure behind lock and key, without the huge price tag of a waterproof TV. With this TV in place, while we bring out the outdoor furniture, we can catch every game and also get ready for the big reveal party.
The construction projects are finally complete. Now we just need to line the courts and wait for the guests to arrive. I can't wait to hear what they think of all the improvements.